That's so horrible.
Let's see. Bad Vibe says, Drex, I will counter with being poor male in rural areas. It is very similar. The rumor mill and attempts to remove those from rural areas through civil offenses. So, I'm guessing like white poor in rural areas
America.
is the black man of the rural.
But you're still around other white people in rural America. Yeah,
but he's saying that the economic discrimination is similar. Like you get similar treatment.
I believe it.
Yeah. Cerberus says, how are you barely able to stand up when people like Boogie in a full body fat sack is waving a gun just fine? I don't know. I'm just old. That's why. Okay. Should we do this? Should we do the pegging article?
You seem excited about that shit.
I mean, I think it's funny. So let's see. Well, there went my Google results. Oh my gosh. So I thought, Drexel, I naively assumed I could just find this article on Google, right? Every guy should get pegged is what I typed into Google.
And what showed up?
I'm going to just read these in order.
Oh, Jesus.
6 men talk about getting pegged during sex and why they...
Love it.
How does...
Assuming they like it, probably.
And why they love it, yeah. Okay. So next was it's totally okay to like pegging if you're a straight man. 7 ... Straight men should get pegged. A power bottom's advice on ... Why all men should try pegging and how to do it. Why straight men are begging for pegging more than ever. Pegging with a strap on. What women think about pegging. I'm a straight guy who loves pegging. Ever heard of pegging? Here's what it is and why you should. It doesn't. It's weird because they changed the headlines from the Google search. This one says, ever heard of pegging? Apparently, it's the latest move that'll boost your sex life.
Sure it will. Hey, so I know you
now I gotta go find the.
What percentage of your audience is women, Nick? What percentage are you?
Like 3.
3. So
no, it's like I think it's like 9.
Okay, so for that 9% of women in the audience tonight, all you ladies, even the ones that I don't agree that should get their breasts reduced, which you shouldn't, but if you guys can just say,
here we go,
what you think
you'll love it.
Gets paid. Just go ahead and
just
let
listen, bro,
in the chat, because I think any guy out there, Nick, who actually thinks that they should, like, I'm considering. Just don't. Just don't. Ladies, just go ahead and let everyone know what you think about a man who gets fucking pegged. Are you going to say, are you going to go? I'm going to say they're going to go and lose all respect for you on the way out.
Not percent, literally 9 women. Okay, let me, while they're responding.
That's great. Kiara Hardy, that's great. No, I like receiving. Yeah. Exactly. But fucking broad is... And Nick, here's the thing: for the women out there who say that that's what they want, we're like, yeah, I want that power. Start smashing dudes and pretty. Oh my God, this is. Wait, what is the article from?
Vice. Of course.
Of course.
During the pandemic, March 25th, right?
Meowday says, if you're into that, don't be shy, Drexel. It's okay.
700 people need to peg that like button. That's great.
Into butt stuff, but don't quite know how to ask for it. Here's what to do. Drexel, this is for you. Why you should give pegging a chance.
This fucking...
It originally appeared on Vice UK, if you can believe it.
Oh. Isn't like 23% of British people?
Right. The first man I ever...
I don't know what you mean by believe in pronouns.
Far from a fountain of wisdom. But when
using people's preferred pronouns?
In the bedroom as
I hate that
from
stuff.
A PlayStation 1 to a PlayStation 4, it became my go-to for explaining why men should let me inside them. The role reversal and power that comes with plowing into a man's huge, hairy arse. As opposed to him plowing into my huge, hairy arse is a pleasure that can't really be matched by any other.
What woman has a huge, hairy arse?
Gina Tonic, let's see.
Yeah, we need to... We know that we're not going to find a picture of her. I'm going to look her up. Gina Tonic?
Yeah.
She's going to have nothing... There's going to be no pictures, bros.
There's a phallic picture on here, which I disavow. Asking a number of women their reasons for partaking in pegging. The answer coming up trumps was the feeling of dominating their partner. For guys, the response was along the same lines. There's a release for me just giving up power and allowing my partner to take control of me, says Ben, 33. Getting on my hands and knees and being fucked senseless just feels incredible.
Do you want to see what she looks like, bros?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Hold on, let me make sure these are all.
The fuck
Can you
did
fit it
I
all on
just
the one
hear?
phone screen?
Getting. Ew,
Whoa.
she's
Hold up.
nasty.
Nick,
Oh.
bro,
Oh.
this chick is hideous.
Oh.
Are you serious?
I can imagine. No, your nightmare's gonna be just you, like, helpless with that thing just right behind you. Just, yeah! Get it! Get it! Get it! Get it!
Oh God.
Outside of relationship dynamics, sex therapist and bear dating app co-founder Jillian Myhill reminded me that the most obvious reason men want to get fucked in the ass is their prostate. This is because a guy's prostate is basically the male G-spot, and having it stimulated can induce a completely different kind
Guy,
of
that's not
orgasm
even
the
coming.
average straight
Coming.
cis guy hasn't experienced before. That's it, guys. Now you know. As a straight cis guy, you've just been left out of what the gays have figured out forever. So,
Yeah.
just so you know.
Yep.
Ah, man.
Whatever your reason for wanting the strap, asking your girlfriend if she's DTF with pegging might seem intimidating. In this case, follow our tips below.
No.
Now notice we've got this other article. You see this article right here, Drex? The men who love getting their balls absolutely destroyed.
Oh my. Jesus. How is that a thing?
There's freaky bitches out there.
I don't know if I don't really want to make it sexy. Rimming, a definitive guide on how to eat ass. She should have called it grocery shopping. I can't keep going through this article. I will not promote how to get into pegging. I'm not going to do it.
But are you okay with how to get the groceries?
Look.
Go eat the groceries? Yeah.
Only if it's peaches.
What about getting those balls busted?
Squish.
Squished?
Squish.
Punch?
Kicked.
Kicked?
Hit with a hammer.
Yeah.
Oh
Whatever, a
god.
baseball bat.
What? You know what? Look.
Have you ever seen the baseball bat?
No, stop.
Oh, it's nasty.
God.
I said something. I can't remember if it was pegging or something, and I was like, fuck
God,
you.
I'm feeling faint right now.
Shame. Fuck you. Because if a dude walked up and was like this, well, my kink is something horrible that he would harm her, right? What would she say, Nick?
Yeah,
Oh,
no.
that's misogynistic, is it?
These
Exactly.
guys talk about real
So-
shit,
so-
okay?
I like stabbing.
Yeah.
I like stabbing more. That's how I get down.
So- You got put on a OJ jersey.
That Norman Bates.
The Norman Bates sex.
Shake.
Mother.
Oh God.
Because Norman Bates was so weird, man.
That's a weird dude.
Yeah, weird
Yeah.
dude. We met a couple of guys that were similar.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Billy
Where?
B could pass for Norman Bates, to be honest.
Wait. Yeah, I mean, I guess. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
if you heard something horrible and they said it was him, you wouldn't be surprised.
Bro.
Oh yeah.
You'd be like, oh, well.
Or,
Look at that. We're almost tied for immigrants in the United States.
who worked at the mall. Gold.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Like, yeah. It's like 5 women found skin today. It's like, oh, it's that guy. Okay.
Okay, would you have been shocked? Honestly?
No.
So any story that they tell of PG, you would have believed it, right?
Yeah, 100%.
If someone said he's a serial killer, you believe it.
Yep.
If someone said he started a tech company, you believe it.
Yeah.
You're like, well, sure, I guess, because he was weird and
That guy was like 40.
I know. Hanging out at the mall with like teenagers.
Yeah, exactly why
That's-
I believe he would skin someone alive.
You know what? Hold on. Be honest. Do you think there's a mall anywhere in the United States that had better characters than our mall?
It'd be hard to find.
I don't think it's possible, Nick.
Oh.
Because
I'm always degenerate.
Oh, you're right. Let me
You know
get
how I
that
know
for
this?
you.
Every time people from that era talk about like us, all the things that were going on at the mall and the people,
Yeah.
No one believes him. I told my man Phoenix, and he's watching tonight, by the way. I told Phoenix, he said that when he recounts stories, he says like this. He goes, no, these guys don't exist. Nope, no, it can't happen.
Yeah.
He doesn't believe the stories exist. He doesn't believe we exist. So when we tell him, he's like, no, there's no way. Our mall was pure degeneracy.
So you...
You know, you guys may not know this, man, but back when, I'm telling you, it was the Charles Dickens era. That was the 90s.
Yeah.
It was like the end. So for those of you guys who may not remember, man, the 90s was the last era where people, I mean, obviously, you met Lady Rackets in the early 2000s, but kind of think about it, Nick. Before the internet, people met face to face. You met at a mall was a place where you met people.
Yeah.
I mean, how many people, think about it, Nick. Friendships were made at malls.
Look, Chet met lots of Asian chicks at the mall.
Dude. That dude, Nick.
I can't figure out why all the women were always hanging around Chet. Like, I cannot.
Yeah, Coke.
Is that what it was?
My brother said he went to a party, and the dude went, "Here, bitches, enjoy," and threw down a bag of Coke and just left. And he was like,
all of it, every concern I ever had has been dispelled. Everything makes logical sense.
when you got cocaine,
yeah, Coke.
Look, man, when you got that nose candy for these bitches, when you got that brain candy, they're good. They want to go down and slalom down the snow hill, man.
How do you win a fight with like 3 dudes with 1 tornado kick?
Yeah, he actually. So you guys gotta understand, man. This is one of these mall cronies that no one believes. This dude did a hurricane kick Street Fighter style in the middle of a fight. Like he would do move. You remember that, Nick? We'd be playing games like Killer Instinct or something, right?
Yeah.
He would say, "Man, next time I get a fight, I'm gonna try this shit," and he would.
Yeah.
So if he saw Paul Phoenix Death Fist in Tekken, he would try that in his next fight. Like, dude,
Menace Garatis.
Dangerous.
Yeah.
But
like if you fail, you're gonna get thrown through that NFL blitz machine.
Man, we had some people, man, and man, Nick, but I miss those times. Like there was you just think about the level of characters that we had back then, and you know what, Nick, and it was always fun.
Yeah.
There was no like SJW.
Nah, it's not live.
That was the age, Nick, where politics never came up.
It's from yesterday.
No.
But it was live.
Never, right?
Because that was.
It's Ricada Law, Nick Ricada.
That's
You're right.
really what it was. And
You're right.
like, Bush v. Gore.
But the best guy here is Drexel, the black guy who's talking. He's fucking hilarious, okay? We might just play him later, but right now I'm just vibing to this.
Thing to the country.
Yep.
And then Bush Kerry started to get a little bit ugly, and then Obama came in and things got downright nasty with
people just. I think during the Obama
Santa
administration,
Catarina,
people truly dug their heels in, right?
Yeah.
Because like you said, Bush Gore,
what?
Nick, I
Where
don't
was
think
that?
it was.
How
that
long has
high.
there been irony here?
When people contended with both sides about the what Bush and Cheney may or may not have done with those ballots in Florida, it never was to a point where it's like where it's at now, Nick. So when you heard Biden make that speech with Kamala Harris, like, we're going to bring the nation together and we're healing. People were like,
I don't listen to Biden speak because look, I don't have time. I don't have time to listen to that man ramble through a speech.
He's horrible. But Nick, my thing
Yeah.
is this though. As he starts making these statements, I was like, I don't know if this dude knows. It's more divided. This is the most divided I can ever remember this country ever.
It's really uncomfortable. Like,
Hello,
there
Tim
isn't
Black,
much middle ground.
420.
I'm the kind of dude who's like,
Blaze it.
Listen, man, there's you have controlled opposition. You got certain guys out here who are doing everything. Someone said Obama started the SJW infestation. A lot of the wokeness came with Obama's administration. Like,
so I listened to a really interesting thing about
Oh, I'm
Obama
doing amazing. Thank you.
and his presidency.
Hey,
It had
bro,
nothing to do with
don't
him or
ask
his
me my
presidency,
political
really.
opinion, okay?
But basically, what it was an argument that about how this chat. Stick with me on this because the way this sounds at the beginning, you're gonna like start screaming at me. But
Trying to set up the
just hear
factories right
through
now for my Brazilian
the full
empire.
explanation. There's an argument about how white people use the election of Obama as an excuse to be more racist. Now, the interesting thing, though, was this wasn't
More
a
racist?
criticism of the right. That's what I'm saying. Hold on, like, before you do that. It was an excuse for white liberals to do this. And there's a social justice name for this phenomenon, and it's where, like, you give a little bit of permission to something, and then you basically have a punching bag. It's like, well, the black man was president, so now this. But again, they weren't criticizing the right. This was a leftist criticizing liberals and saying, well, we elected Obama, like we actually did it. Now they became more and more racist, and white liberals use that to retreat into these weird sort of communities. And I think what is happening is that they're like, as they've done that, they use this little bit of virtue and they've signaled it out. But at the same time, like, you don't see rich white neighborhoods having like reverse gentrification or anything like that. You don't see them living out this sort of practice. They're just preaching it out on Twitter and on Vice and stuff like that. And I think that had a lot to do with it. Because
I'm glad you brought that up. Because Nick, let's think about this for a second.
Well,
I was complaining about earlier.
I wanted to get some stuff ready, and now I'm back here.
And all that kind of stuff, right? Some of the interactions I've had.
Yeah.
Nick, if you were to ask most
no, I'm vibing.
Men, you are far more likely to wind up in a police altercation in a liberal neighborhood.
Oh, yeah.
Like what happened with Central Park Karen, right? Remember? Oh, my God, this black man, he's threatening my life. No, he's fucking not.
Lincoln did not support BLM. That is correct.
Moral self-licensing. That's
Moral
what it's called.
yeah.
Yeah.
But Nick, you remember that, right? Like when you hear these black dudes getting caught up in situations, they're in liberal cities, in liberal neighborhoods. So the same people, you remember Alyssa Milano called the cops, talking about we need the cops, but she was the same, defund the police people, like, so which one is it? Which one is it?
Of course.
Like, it's the white liberal, especially female, the Karens, who are calling the cops on you the most.
But it was, I feel like it was leading up to the election of Obama a little bit, where we saw like the racism, because I feel like in 2007, like race in America was actually in a pretty decent place. Yeah. I mean, there was always, you have in-group preference in general, so things will always have some tensions here and there. But like, compare 2007 to 2012.
Correct.
Like, vastly different.
Agreed.
And I mean, it got
the racial
crazy.
politics got like out of control quick, right?
And
like,
they haven't stopped.
Well,
even though it's a bunch of white people on stage.
Right? Even every time that there's an issue.
I remember.
I do believe this. I will say this though. I did see it during the Bush administration. It just wasn't as extreme with the whole like, when something happens, they got to make sure that you know what color the person is, right?
Yeah.
So you got to make sure.
Because that was the media doing it.
Correct.
And the media are the ones who are now like trying to virtue signal the hardest in the opposite direction. It's like, you motherfuckers did this. Like, you built this.
Absolutely.
You guys did
Every time that something happened, they always want to make sure that it would say, like, let me give you guys an example. Like, drunken white man hits black mom at Walmart. Right. Why does it matter what the little, the color is? Why does that matter? Right? Like, it should just be like, man hits woman, and there it is. But this, Nick.
How dare you?
Always put that in there.
In 2012, like in 2022, that's going to be drunken, white, hits, black, shim, they, them.
Yep.
Or whatever.
All the
they won't be able to, like, we would not want to assume the gender of the white drunk or the black peoples who were hit. Oh my God.
But people keep falling for it, Nick.
Yeah.
And like I said, left and right. I'm like, look, man, at some point, man, people got to be able to see through the psyop, right? But they don't.
It's not, Nathan B., equal rights does not mean equal punches. It just means equal rights and equal lefts.
Yeah. Oh, I sent you something?
Huh. Yeah, you did.
I did.
Yeah.
I sent you a couple of things to mock.
Yeah, we can do that.
I mean, we'll get through this together because it is pure comedy. This is how bad it gets.
Where? Oh, you must have sent it to me on.
It's Facebook.
Not on text. Okay. Oh God, should we? I sent you that video last night, groomed by a Discord admin speed run, any percent. You watched that, right?
Oh no!
Where the groomed by a Discord admin, the speed run.
No!
You didn't watch.
That sounds amazing.
I sent it to you, and I thought.
Holy crap! I need that in my life
it's like
right
18
now.
Seconds long.
Yeah.
18 seconds.
Yeah. To catch a predator.
18 seconds.
Well,
18.447 seconds.
Yeah. Oh my God. That was great.
God. Oh yeah. Because when you said speed run, I was thinking of a game. That's why I was like, well, I don't remember that.
Yeah,
Speed run molested, groomed by a Discord admin.
Chris
so
Brown,
accurate.
greatest hits.
Oh no.
Oh, it was disgusting.
It's
We should maybe.
I know that is classic.
Oh god.
I'm pulling it up.
Fucking wrecked.
Pulling it up. Here we go. Let me get the audio set up here. We got to take a look at this, guys. This is probably as copyrighted music. It's gonna ruin everything, but that's okay.
Well, no, it's a concept, speed run, and then the other concept is Discord admins or moderators grooming people, because someone joins the Discord and you could see how they would private message somebody. Oh, I like your pictures. You're very cute. How old are you? Age, sex, location, ASL.
This one. Okay, guys, here we go. Do I have the volume on correct?
Ugh. God, I just saw something horrible.
What was that?
She made some movie. This horrendous looking black
That's a
chick.
woman?
That's a woman.
I thought that was like RuPaul.
You thought it was a tranny, right?
Yeah.
I know. Look, I give shout outs to
I know.
I was like, I know I can be hard out there, but I always give Anna props because she looks like an actual woman.
Yeah.
And has the world's sweetest voice I've ever heard. And whatever that thing is, Nick.
That was horrid.
Dude. And the blonde wig shit needs to stop, right? Like, Nick, what do you think about black women that wear weaves? And these horrible looking blonde wigs and shit.
I guess it depends on the weave.
It doesn't depend. They all look horrible.
Theoretically, if there were a good weave, would it be okay?
There's no such thing as a good weave.
Theoretically.
But there is no theories. Weaves are horrible.
Look, it's like the multiverse. Somewhere out there,
Somewhere in
a realm
infinite
of
space.
infinite possibilities with infinite time. There's
Dude,
an infinite
these
weave.
fucking weaves are just out of control. It's like, Jesus Christ. That's their superpower. Like that's like
Their
when they wanna
superpower.
power up. It's like them putting on the Juggernaut suit. You know what I'm saying? The Crimson Bands of Sidorak. When Juggernaut powers up, when Hulk has to power up, like that's black women's thing. That's their power up. That's their Senzu bean. Not all. There are women out there I give mad props to.
Jay Iodine says 45-year-old handsome white straight Republican he/him male hits 30-year-old black female to male trans he/him male gay father to 5 innocent Democrat. That's how it would be. There's the headline.
Man, it's getting so bad. They, them, pronouns, all that bullshit.
All right, guys. Angry Baneling is right. It is time during the show to grift likes. I do have to grift likes. Please like the stream. You guys have been
like the stream.
Liking the streams lately. It really does help. It's really encouraging, especially when YouTube is actively messing with the distribution of content and with the number of live stream viewers. It's beautiful that YouTube is actively preventing content from being made. So if you like content that you see on YouTube, please remember to click that stupid thumbs up button and please share it when you like it.
Plenty of negotiations.
I'm not gonna ask
Not
you to
yet.
share live
Too soon.
much because that's kind of weird. Like people,
I always I need you. I'll be here with you in the studio.
yeah,
But I'm never actually like on the phone watching the stream, just hitting the like button.
yeah,
So I'm
racist.
That's some BS, man.
I should be on my other channel hitting like.
like sip for self.
But yeah, if you guys do hit like on this stuff, that's great. But more importantly, again, hit like on other people's stuff as well that you like, because if there's content out there that you like, tell the YouTube algorithm that you enjoy it, and it may actually share it to similar viewers.
Do you know what? Angry Baneling just told me the 8th day of Thotmas is up.
Yeah,
It's been like edited and everything down. So yeah, after
We'll
the
watch
show
that
tonight,
next.
You guys are looking for the 8th day of Thotmas, and episode 3 released today. But it's a doozy, Nick. It's actually a double whammy. Literally, I'm DP in the audience on this 8th day of Thotmas.
okay.
Like unlubed, just going right in.
What if most of your audience is male?
They're still getting I don't know through. They're getting spit roasted. Speaking of which, hold on, hold that thought. You have something to tell the audience. I was right again. I love hearing I'm right. Nick Rekieta has something to tell you guys.
So, Lady Rackets and I get on the plane from Tampa back to Minnesota, and we took the 6:03 p.m.
Dude, they've been
flight.
great, man. These thoughts have been
There's also a
thoughting
6
it up.
p.m. flight that was not available for purchase because that was the Minnesota Vikings charter plane leaving Tampa and coming to Minnesota. But the 6:03 flight that we were on was where everybody who was not a Minnesota Vikings player was on that plane, including some of their wives. By the way, not bad. We sit down, and these two, I have to say they were inebriated gentlemen came on in their Vikings jerseys, and I will describe them thusly: bottom shelf Brads. Bottom shelf Brads.
Shit.
These guys were they were catch and release, so to speak. Like you weren't taking these home. And so these two guys come on and they sit in front of Lady Rackets and I, and they are a mess. They are doing, like, I'm not joking when I say the one guy bro hugged the other guy across like the seat, you know, the armrest, 6 times before we took off. Right, just, oh man, this is so fucking awesome. And then a bro hug. And then like 2 seconds later, like, come on, man, bring it in for a bro hug. Again, these guys are hugging more than anybody I've ever seen. And then the line comes as they're loudly talking. The plane is listening because they're very loud, right?
Of course.
Guys like,
Here it is.
Man, I never thought we'd fuck that many black chicks. And then he's talking to one guy. He's like, I didn't know you'd be so good at it. This is a weird conversation. I didn't know you'd be so good at it, man. You were great. You were great. And then the other guy's like, yeah, man, we should have banged that one chick together. Would have spit roasted her. It would have been perfect. It was.
Oh my god.
It was disgusting. Because all I'm thinking, I'm like, these guys are depressing to see, to look at. They are depressing. So then, you know, they proceeded to. They were some of the most obnoxious airline passengers I've ever encountered. They left a huge mess all over the floor.
So you didn't get kicked off the flight. But yeah, if you don't wear a mask, you get kicked off, right?
No, these guys got all the leeway in the world because the one guy, he passed out. He passed out on the flight and his mask fell off and fell under his buddy's ass. Like, so he couldn't even find it. And so lady came by and she's like, you need to put a mask on. He's like, huh? And for like 10 minutes, I can't even find it. And this thing had been off forever. And so then she came and gave him another one and he put it on. But they were like throwing candy and stuff. They were embarrassing. They were embarrassing.
They're still able to smash a whole line of black chicks, weren't they?
Pulling Tampa Tatiana's left and right.
And why were they able to do that, Nick? Tell me. I'm curious.
I have no idea. I don't know the meme magic they were able to weave.
Could you just, like, look at your skin real quick? Just take a look at it. Just kind of go like that.
Are you being racist now?
Oh no.
All it takes.
Did I tell you the ethnicity of these two bros?
What was their ethnicity?
Asian white.
What?
You knew they were white from the 17,000 bro hugs that happened.
All white guys do that, man.
Yeah.
Bring it in.
Hey man, bring it
I love
in.
white dudes, man. And one of the things that I tell all white guys, I go, look, you can't be a white incel. There's too many black women on earth to be a white incel. Black women, I tell you.
Just go to Ybor City.
Just go to Ybor City. Look, just go anywhere where there's black people. And just like this. Let me find the hottest black chick. I know what you're thinking. But Drex, I'm a bottom shelf Brad. What were these guys, Nick?
Whew. Not
They weren't Brad Pitt, were they?
Not well shaped, not particularly young, certainly not articulate. These guys were not romancing them with poetry.
Nope.
Or anything like that. They were just literally two drunk, sloppy-looking dudes.
But
That's it.
But Nick, you find the most important part. They're white. All you need to do in life to smash black chicks is just be white. I know what you're thinking.
What?
I don't even have an education, Drex. You'll still smash. I just got a playhouse, Drex. You'll still smash. I'm on fucking
I'll
drugs,
tell you, the
Drex.
squeaky
You'll still
cheese
smash.
curd has
Doesn't
smashed
matter.
a black
The
lady.
Big Show has the Virgin Contest.
What's the virgin contest?
It's where they've been trying to get a couple virgins laid, and it was a race. And
It has to only be dudes, right?
Yeah. The woman would win that one real quick.
Real quick. Hey, just saying.
Like, just go outside. just go anywhere.
Just go anywhere.
No, I think there's one guy left in it because I think the others have had success.
All you have to do is just go where black people are and go
That's what
find the most attractive black woman that you won't be ashamed of fucking. And then be like, well,
Find the bottom levels of your dignity and go up 0.1%, and you're fine. That's all
it's
you
true,
need.
man. I tell you guys,
I'm telling you facts.
I give you guys nothing but facts. I tell you no lies.
Oh,
If you are a
God.
white male, and you're like, but Drex, I mean, I can't get lucky. I can't get laid. Yeah, you can. You can do one of two things: pay for it with a professional.
Yeah.
It's $2.12 U.S. money, €2 just to smash Greek bitches in Greece right now in Athens. €2.
That is the saddest thing I've ever.
€2 to smash Greek
I love
women.
hearing the price of
€2.
They're so hashtag.
$5. You could have sex with a Greek
They're
woman.
so stunning and brave, but they're slinging
$5.
That's not Greek accent. That wasn't a Greek
No,
accent.
I'm just making up a random voice.
$5.
Yeah. So the beauty of all this, Nick, is that as you watch this unfold, you had a thought float through your head. What was that thought?
It was Drex has never talked about this, ever. That's what it was.
I love being right. I love that we were in Tampa, and and there was a white chick. Yes, a white chick. 'Cause white. Do you know who actually defends black women the most? Black simps and white women.
Oh yeah.
Like they had the virtue stick. Like, no, the black women are. Blah, blah, blah. And then I'm like this. And that's what I told you guys last time. I'm like this, Nick. And right there were 3 black queens that were combined 4 metric tons sitting there twerking. I went, there you go, right? I took a video.
Fucking A.
3 queens.
We 3 queens.
Twerkistan are.
I don't understand how there is a white man on earth who says I'm an incel. I can't get sex. You're white. Just get white. Okay, black women worship white man is above God. The white man is above God to black women. The white man is above God to a lot of Asian women. Latinas are 50-50. So you never know what, maybe not. Arab women, you can usually find a lot of Arab women that are gonna go ahead and go to Zaddy. I would say Indian women. If you are bottom shelf Brad, you can smash an Indian chick tonight.
Really?
If you can't find one.
Oh, they're everywhere. There's like 2 billion of them.
Oh my god.
Like these Chinese bitches.
All right. Here we go.
right,
I've got this video here, and so we'll play this. This is groomed by a Discord admin. Speedrun any percent. We're gonna talk about this and get some thoughts on it. Okay, here we go, guys. Oh wait.
I'm 14.
You're killing me.
It's I set the audio settings, but it didn't. It was still muted. I'm fixing it. We'll start over. Don't worry, we didn't miss much. Here we go. Yeah. You guys knew I was gonna boomer that one. All right, here we go.
Here it goes.
Here we go.
I'm 14. Yo. What's up? I heard you're 14. Yep, that's me.
Victory.
This could be us.
No.
What the hell?
No. The absolute
Disgusting.
State of Discord.
That's what's coming.
Disgusting.
State of Discord.
Disgusting. Yeah, I have a
All of
Discord.
these dudes are looking for the cute.
He just showed a hot glue on My Little Pony to a presumed 14-year-old.
FBI, open up.
Clicks on the thing. I'm 14.
Immediately.
Get
Nick.
out.
It wasn't even a full second. It was literally prank on there.
What's
you leave
up?
That shit? I heard you were 14. I love it because
Yep, that's me.
that's me. Femboy 14 typing.
Oh
Yeah,
my
man.
gosh. Sorry, I saw that the other day and I was dying. It was too funny to not share.
Of course.
Discord is degeneracy.
It is.
Absolute disgusting. Oh, come on, not that one. Not that one. I mean, yeah, that one, but not that. Like Switch. Not like this.
Not like these.
Not like this.
That's great.
The People's Ledger, huh?
Huh?
That's the website you sent me.
Oh.
Here we go. Let me
Oh, we can actually read it because I don't know if you click on it, I might say something. Or
Oh, I'm
whatever.
not clicking on the video. The video is about the nurse collapsing after receiving that COVID vaccine.
That's beautiful.
Anyway. Which was just, again.
Oh, you
We're gonna
joined.
show you a
Hi.
white queen right now.
Check out the video in Discord General. No, I don't like going to Discord General. It's a pain to do during live streams. Okay. Let me, there are two chats, though. Blaine20 says, England High Court overturned conviction of Twitter user Kate Scottow, who misgendered a trans person, saying users have a right to offend others online. The UK said that. Wait, users...
The UK is completely cucked. I don't believe anything they say.
They overturned the conviction. She was convicted for misgendering a trans person. She was convicted for, like, hate speech or whatever. And now they overturned it and said, no, UK users have a right to offend other people online. So it's not a crime, apparently. Morty J says, Nick and Drex, did you see the black civil rights leaders meeting with Biden and them simping saying, we helped you win this election, and Biden basically turning them down? So much for Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
No, I haven't watched it yet. Someone sent me the full video. Of that.
Great.
It's like an hour and a half, so I was gonna sneak through it and see what's in there.
Nick, they literally thought, like, here, White Zaddy, yes, massa, we did everything you asked. We killed all them babies. We did all that horrible stuff. Now, can you let us get at the table, massa? Can we get in the house?
Can we come inside the house
Get
tonight?
your black asses out. You ain't black.
It's cold out in
cold
the
out here.
cottage.
It's cold out here. We've been tired of picking all this cotton. And yeah, they actually, Nick,
Maybe next time.
they actually believed that they were going to get something. That's why shout out to my brother Sean James making a video about that. And Nick, he's so savage. Sean James used toys to illustrate the point. Like he had Joker as
Biden.
Jez Biden, and Nick, savage. I mean, come on, man. Black people are that fucking stupid, man.
Bad Vibe says, this story pisses me off. This is the plane story. No mask, yet they kicked a family off a plane because a toddler won't keep their mask on. These airlines can get pegged. To be fair, that I believe that family was kicked off a United flight. United is the worst airline I have ever flown. I hate it. I hate United. I do not like it. They punch doctors or whatever in the face. Okay, so we've got OnlyFans mom brags about spending $10K on herself and none on her kids for Christmas. Here you go. A mother in the UK is calling this year a no-gift COVID Christmas, and it's not due to financial hardship. Carla Bellucci, 38, says if they want Christmas gifts, they'll have to buy them for themselves like I did, Bellucci told The Sun. Bellucci bragged about buying new veneers.
Maybe she's
Botox,
trolling.
Manicures, facials,
Stop.
and brand new duds ahead of Christmas Day. Her kids, Tanisha.
Where's the white mom mixed kids? Where's the name coming? Go ahead and say the next name.
And Jaden.
every white woman who has mixed race kids has a son named Jaden. Every single one. In fact, do you know that's a meme? You know, if you Google white mom mixed kids haircut, it pops up.
No idea.
Oh, you're killing me, man.
No idea. Will have to make their own money if they want gifts under the tree. Bellucci, who compares herself to Kris Jenner. Okay. Says she's pushing Tanisha and Jaden to become Insta famous and TikTok stars.
Single moms. Yeah. Yeah.
My kids desperately want YouTube accounts, and I'm like, nah, I don't know about that. No, the internet's not really a place for you, like in that way. She says they will thank her one day. Sure they will. Yeah, you put your kids on the internet when they're teenagers. Guys, did you ever screw up as a teenager? You ever say something as a teenager where if you said it today, you would be canceled from everything?
Right.
I mean, I know I did.
I did horrible
I made all
stuff.
kinds of jokes as teenagers.
Oof. I was brutal.
It sounds harsh, but I know they're on their social media feeds, doubling their efforts for promotion deals, just like the Kardashians and Kylie Jenner. So I consider myself a super mom for inspiring them. What does this lady's kids need promotion deals for? Like, what do they do?
They're just regular kids, man.
That's not she's not Kylie Jenner. She just has an OnlyFans. Like a lot of soon-to-be sad ladies.
Oh, I sent you something. Because after we get through this article, Nick, there's a screen grab that was sent to me by, I think it was my man KP. This is Mother of the Year, right? I got something for you for Father of the Year.
Oh, yeah?
Sarcasm dripping, clearly.
Let's see. She justified her expenses as a necessity, explaining her income is based on her looks. She makes money selling sexual content on her OnlyFans account.
Really?
My kids know I love them, and frankly, that's what matters, she said. That and perfect teeth for my Christmas turkey. I deserve my free nose job. I did what I had to get it. If anything, the NHS inspired me to have more plastic surgery, she said. I got my veneers and touch-up Botox and fillers this year. I was furious when lockdown hit and I couldn't fly overseas for surgery. She said she does not care if people question her parenting style. Well, I mean, clearly. What is this? Oh my goodness.
Parents must pay their...
That picture had nothing to do with that headline.
I don't know what was happening right there.
Okay.
But to Nick, I think the best transition is what I just sent you, because I want you to see the Father of the Year. I just sent to your Facebook.
Okay.
This dude is scum. Listen, I'm gonna give it to these dudes too. Don't think I'm just gonna go hard on females. I'm gonna give it to these goddamn bitch-made simps. This guy's about to be like, was the Breakfast Club has Donkey of the Day. This guy's the Donkey of the Day, man. Donkey of 2020.
All right, here we go. An EMT joined OnlyFans to make ends meet. Then she was shamed by the something. Thomas, the divorced trader, says, my daughter is on OnlyFans, Pornhub, and more, and she is thriving. I'm the proud father of a sex worker.
Hey, Nick, I'm going to need you to go line up against that wall.
For all of you insecure bigots wondering if I watch her content, of course I do. Would you not support your daughter's work? This has to be a joke, though. She is happy doing what she does. Thus, I am happy for her and her husband. It's got to be fake.
God,
Nick, you don't know
help
anymore, do you?
It's got to be.
But are you sure?
No. Because I saw that. I've shown you the greatest Twitter account that exists, which is women posting their elves online.
My God. How have we not roasted these bitches?
Because I don't want to steal that guy's content. I mean,
that's right. Yeah,
that's what he does.
Okay.
But I mean, I've seen those chicks.
Where's Negan?
That guy, or the one chick posted the thing from her stepdad, and it said, "I think I just found your OnlyFans account." The next text, "You have your mother's breasts." Stop.
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 It's, dude.
Oh my gosh.
It's so bad out there.
You have your mother's breasts.
I mean, Nick, it's got to that point now where you just go like this.
Yeah.
What are you gonna say?
Yeah.
We're at a level, Nick. We've reached a level in society that in societal decay, nothing would surprise you. Where you're like, well, you just assume that the worst stories are all true. You're like, well, I mean, maybe it's true, maybe it's not. I don't care anymore because I just assume everything's true. It's bad.
Why are you being discriminatory over a father's love? Shut up, Ken. Shut up, Ken. Versi, no one streams the content. It's the guy's Twitter account. I'm not gonna just sit and go through someone's Twitter account and laugh. But the Twitter account is women posting their L's online.
That, I mean, it is God tier.
It is a beautiful Twitter
I gotta
account.
admit that, Nick, when you showed me that shit, I couldn't help but laugh. I mean, it's epic, man.
Yeah, it's okay. The Pie Baker says, Drex, white men can be incels because bestiality is illegal. Okay. What?
A month?
Oh yeah,
That's
you
it?
sent me something else.
Good night.
All about Venezuela?
Yep.
Yeah, man. I think it's great. I think it's great what's coming to Venezuela. Oh, you didn't tell the people the news about Venezuela and Joe Biden.
I tweeted it out earlier, but yeah, let me talk about the news about Venezuela and Joe Biden. If you guys don't know, Joe Biden's camp has been talking with Nicolas Maduro. And that should shock you a little bit. No, it shouldn't. It shouldn't shock you. But Biden's camp has been talking with Nicolas Maduro, and Biden has talked about teaching Maduro how to have a free and fair election in Venezuela.
Unironically.
Without even a hint of shame or irony in that.
I'm sick of the United States. What's my goal? I don't have fun.
I wonder if he'll recommend Dominion voting system.
I would like to take over all
I
South
wonder if
America.
maybe that's what he'll do.
Become a
That
world
makes
power.
sense, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm kind of a world
Beautiful.
power. But
Unbelievable.
militarily.
This is where we're at, Nick. Like,
Good
seriously,
Lord.
like, this is
right
where
now
we're
we'll
at.
colonize Africa.
Just they don't even hide it. Like,
No, you don't.
that's the thing. Oh, like we could talk about that too. Amber Heard.
Mhm.
What's Amber Heard
Oh.
getting paid to do now?
She's getting paid, Nick. I'm touched by. She's a survivor.
If you're touched by Amber Heard, you may need the police.
Well, of course, because I mean, I still got all my fingers.
Yeah.
You guys, I'm proud to say that the survivor, Amber Heard,
Yes.
is being paid $33,000
Per speech.
per speech to speak on domestic violence
Yep.
as a survivor.
No greater domestic violence speaker
The best
than
speaker
Amber
you could
Heard.
ever find is Amber Heard, and she can tell you all. I mean, okay, video recordings, Nick, of her admitting to doing it and saying, "Ah, no one's gonna believe you, Johnny Depp, because you're a white man."
Yep.
Cutting off his finger, pooping the bed.
Look, I don't believe that. Because, like I said, it could have been Three Musketeers or whatever.
I've been around crazy broads. A broad got locked up before a gangbang, Nick, in less than 48 hours prior. I believe anything.
Lanny says Amber could take you. Talking to me. I mean, I don't know. She seems like she's got some.
Well, my people are
feistiness to her, so
destitute.
Maybe. I'm old, man. What am I gonna do? Fight back?
Yeah, I mean, I can't fight back. I'm done.
Yeah.
If Johnny couldn't beat Amber, I don't stand a chance, man.
Yeah. Johnny Depp's what, like 112 pounds?
Yeah, he is pretty.
All that.
Yeah, bruh, he's up off the fucking coke.
Yeah.
Like,
seriously.
like, it's
We
not
know-
that good.
We know you can do Jack Sparrow as an act. You don't have to like try and be that.
Yeah, poor Johnny, man.
But I was a Baby Ruth, not Three Musketeers.
Someone, you see that? Next election, Maduro will have 11 million more votes than Obama.
All right, here we go. So the article is Venezuela is quietly quitting socialism. By the way, I mean, no one's talking about that. Oh, the Biden campaign is talking to Venezuela, the Venezuelan government. What was Trump accused of? Oh, he's talking to the Russian government. Although, funny story, Carter Page was a Fed plant who had every right to talk to the Russian government. That was his job as a Fed plant. But Biden's campaign, and this is what pisses me off. No one in the media even bats an eye at the double standard.
No, of course not.
And to be perfectly clear, there's nothing wrong with a presidential team talking to foreign governments about what they plan to do if they win the election. There's nothing actually wrong or mysterious about that. Like, that is something that is probably okay. But just that they made such a big deal out of it when Trump, they're talking to foreign governments. Planning on winning. They're planning on winning and then transitioning into a functional executive. Like, that was the plan. Anyway. Shanty towns around Caracas, Venezuela's capital.
Let's eat Venezuela.
Like the walls of a bowl. Little houses pile on each other on the steep hills, some reachable only by vertiginous staircases. Earlier this month, Ingrid Sanchez tried to rustle up votes here for the ruling Socialist Party in Petare, Venezuela's largest barrio. Why would they be searching in a barrio for socialist votes, I wonder? As parliamentary elections got underway on December 6th, she hired motorcycles and jeeps to ferry poor but faithful voters up steep hills to the polling station. Like,
you can't make this up.
This is open.
You can't make this up.
Oh, I'll get you to the poll place. No big deal. You better vote for Maduro.
Yeah.
But I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it. Sanchez has no money to spare. A former teacher. She lives on a state pension worth just $1.50 per month.
Aww.
It was the Socialist Party, the late Hugo Chavez's party, that gave Ingrid cash to pay for the vehicles. But they weren't Venezuelan bolivars, they were U.S. dollars. And as she counted it, Sanchez realized that the 4 $20 bills she held were worth more than 50 months of her pension. Everything is in dollars now, she says ruefully, a sign of monumental change in the country that she says would have Chavez turning in his grave. No, it wouldn't.
No.
They're so brainwashed.
I know.
This is what Chavez
This is what he wanted. It was always going to be full socialism. The only difference between the two, Nick, is that Maduro doesn't have the charisma. That's the only difference. Maduro has no charisma, none.
Yeah.
So that's it. It's the exact same thing going on in Venezuela.
Sanchez, 57 years old, is a faithful member of the Socialist Party and believes fiercely in the vision of late President Hugo Chavez. Does she not realize, like, she's a faithful member?
Yeah.
On her
starving to death. On
$1.50 a month.
That's right.
And then some guy walks up, oh, here's $80 to go buy votes.
Yep. You can't make this shit up, man.
It's 30 times?
50.
Or 50, yeah.
50 times her pension. Yeah. You can't make this up.
Who prophesized a Marxist utopia where the state would look after the needs of the people, raise the quality of life, erase inequality, and limit private enterprise to a minor role in the economy. One never loses hope, and that is a project that I still believe in, she said. But Venezuela today hardly resembles the one pictured by Chavez. Hunger is rampant, inequality dizzying, and public hospitals stand derelict as the country deals with the coronavirus pandemic. The U.S. dollar is increasingly taking precedence over the bolivar, and while the Venezuelan minimum wage is the lowest in the region, the country's stock market is booming. Chavez's successor, current President Nicolas Maduro, recently inaugurated an ultra-luxury hotel where the rooms are equivalent of $300 per night. Let me say two things. The disparity is ridiculous. They talk about income inequality and capitalism. I hate that. You know why income inequality is even commentable in capitalism? Because the poor still have purchasing power to make inequality exist.
Correct.
Under socialist regimes, you can't even measure the inequality.
Nope.
It's an infinite number. But second, an ultra luxury hotel, $300 a night. That's a steal. That's a moderately priced hotel in a major city in the U.S.
Yep.
All of which raises a question that Sanchez has clearly been wrestling with. Is socialism still alive in Venezuela? I don't know. We are doing things upside down. She says, no, you're not. No, you're not. You are. She's living in the perfect reflection of socialism. They're so brainwashed they don't even know.
I know. This is the black community. This is what will become all communities right here. Remember that woman said, Nick? Feminism, socialism, and communism are all the exact same thing. The ultimate goal of all of these is communist rule. Authoritarian, totalitarian rule. All of them.
It has to. It requires a strong authoritarian government to enforce the forfeiture of...
I'm just chilling.
But you know who you don't want to
I
forfeit?
kind of know war goal right now. I want to take Venezuela. I want to expand and take all of South
The
America.
ruling class.
The ruling class. It's the same, dude. And these people... Where is it? Hey,
But the United States keeps fucking with
I
me.
got it right here. I got it right here.
Jordan Thorpe says, run, real socialism has never been tried.exe. Of course. Of course. Oh my gosh.
This is her name, Nick. Catherine McKinnon. You've heard that name, haven't you?
Yeah, I've heard of her.
The lawyer, right? The
Yeah.
Judge.
Whatever her name is. I've heard her. I've heard of her. I don't know.
Straight from her. That's the quote. And for those of you who can't read it, I'll read it to you. It says, feminism, socialism,
Nice.
communism are one in the same.
Of course.
And socialist/communist government is the goal of feminism. And there's her face. That's the quote right there. That's the woman.
yeah,
So when people, so Nick,
because there's always the one jackass, right? Like, well, socialism isn't the same as communism.
they're the same.
They have the same
the
goal.
same end goal. It's exactly the same. So here's what's crazy though, Nick. You always have these simps that talk about, I have to deal with the worst of the worst people that sit here and preach socialism, but they never go to places that have full socialism, right? Have you ever had someone try to tell you how great socialism is, but they never live in a place that's full socialist, right? It's like, why don't you go to Venezuela? They won't go, right?
Yeah.
So you like all these perks in America. Like I was telling you about the story about Stokely Carmichael, right? That my mom always mocks him, always has, always will.
Right.
Because here was Stokely Carmichael talking about, Mom, I'm going back to the motherland, blah, 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 blah. And he did. And, and my mom always used the same old punchline. So he went over there, and I'll be damned if he didn't carry his black ass back to America. Exactly. And Nick knows my mom's high-pitched voice.
Oh yeah, hilarious.
So there he was talking about some, I can't stand white people. I can't stand America. I can't stand capitalism. Blah, 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 blah. So when he went to Africa and saw how they were living, Nick, he was like, this shit sucks. Oh, I got to do something. Oh, that's right. I'm going to carry my black ass back to America where it's nice in Western society. Come on, man. Fuck these people. I have no chill on them, man. I don't care. Black, white, whatever.
It's someone mentioned there's an article out there called
Let's
Sexism
colonize
of Freedoms,
Africa. I'm
How
trying to
Men
do that
Steal
right
Women's
now.
Money, by Jessica Valenti, and
The same Jessica Valenti who...
yeah, the same one.
Yep.
But I can't find the article. I've only seen the headlines. So if someone has it and DMs it to me and tells me where they DM'd it to me, we might pull it up.
Oh, by the way, Nick, for everyone in the chat, fuck Jessica Valenti.
Oh,
We need to get rid of the male gaze and blah, 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 and catcalling. She actually, for those of you guys who don't know who this woman is, she's another feminist who talks about how the male gaze, the same old bullshit, right?
Yeah.
And then what happened, Nick? When the laws changed in France, what did she write? What was her next article? I miss the male gaze. I miss male. Oh, of course.
Of course.
Fuck this bitch, man.
Let's okay, let's see here.
Let's
So
continue.
here's more. This is how you do mural hunting. We got Nicolas Maduro strangling a child with Saint Hugo Chavez behind him. Is that what's going on?
Yeah, I think that's what that is.
When Chavez rose to power in 1998, Venezuelan's wealth was abundant, with some analysts estimating that the country earned almost $1 trillion from oil revenues between 1999 and 2014, more than 8 times today's equivalent to the Marshall Plan. With that kind of money, it was easy to imagine the state as the ultimate father figure. Chavez invested most revenues in programs aimed at increasing living standards and reducing inequality. State television would broadcast hours of footage of citizens receiving state-funded housing, food, and subsidies for agricultural cooperatives. You know what we're going to find out from this article, right? It's the U.S.'s fault. That's where this is going.
Yeah, I know. Here it comes.
He sent Cuban medical personnel to the barrios to set up clinics for the poor and launched literacy and education campaigns. In December 2007, he even sent truckloads of heating fuel to low-income Americans in New York and Boston. only 15 months after calling then-President George W. Bush the devil at the United Nations. Throughout his 14-year presidency, Chavez swung between different economic tendencies, though always working to strengthen the state's command of the economy through price controls, currency exchange regulations, and public spending. He threatened to take over most private companies in Venezuela, but never abolished private property. He attacked capitalism, but never quit commercial relations with the United States. Listen to that. This is a glowing review of Hugo fucking Chavez.
Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah. Chavez dreamed of ending the dominance of the U.S. dollar, an emblem of the world's biggest proponent of capitalism, and creating an alternative currency with which to buy and sell crude oil. The world is victim of the dollar's empire. The United States have bought half the world with useless banknotes, but the empire of the dollar has reached an end, he said in 2009. 10 years later. It's the Venezuelan Bolivar and the Bolivarian Revolution that appear to be reaching an end instead. Even his former protege, Maduro, acknowledges that things have changed. Asked by CNN earlier this month whether he thought Venezuela was still a socialist country, Maduro said he thought the values of socialism might be fading, referring to new displays of wealth in the upmarket streets of Caracas. At times we moved forwards, other times we pulled back. Perhaps today we retreat for what concerns our socialist values. I recognize that, he said at a press conference. When oil prices began to fall in 2013, Maduro, who abruptly became president the year after Chavez suddenly died of cancer with no transition plan in place.
No comment.
Wonder what happened there.
All right. Hey, Nick, do you notice before you get
Hello,
to the next
Vladimir Lenin. You look okay in hospital. You'll do fine.
Stalin was savage. Savage. I like that. Nick, look at my man here in this wheelchair. Looks pretty skinny, huh?
He's doing fine.
I don't think that's cancer, man. That's the Maduro diet. For those of you guys who don't know, just Google Maduro diet and see what pops up.
Found himself waging a losing battle against market forces, decreeing price controls on the rising prices of basic consumer goods, only to find the products in question disappearing overnight, available only on the black market at a price 10 times its official value. As foreign reserves dwindled, he printed stacks of new money, devaluing the bolivar to the point of scrap paper, and therefore the salaries of most Venezuelan workers. In more recent years... Oh, Drexel, look at this! Look at the caption of this picture. A soldier helps a man on a wheelchair as he votes at a polling station in Caracas.
Unbelievable.
Do you know... Could you imagine if Trump had soldiers helping people vote?
He forced them to vote for him. Yeah, we already know.
Intimidating everybody.
Yeah, we already know.
Oh my God. Comrade, you'll vote.
He said it was at Jordan Thorpe. He had him eating zoo animals, bro. Yeah, Venezuela's clean, Nick.
Yeah.
How many rats are in Venezuela right now?
None.
None.
No dogs. No cats.
Nope. It's clean. Hey, if you guys want to go to a clean place, go to Venezuela, because there's no rodents, no nothing. They've all been killed and eaten.
In more recent years, even the state's hold on the country's financial system has been badly shaken, with the U.S. dollar growing commonplace in day-to-day transactions. Because that's what you do in hyperinflation. You buy a currency, you find, you stab or whatever. You get a currency that will be useful to someone. Because the bolivar is worth nothing.
Nothing.
Although...
you can use it to make purses.
I think I heard a pro tip, if I'm not mistaken. I think I heard that if you use a VPN... you can buy Steam games in bolivars.
Oh. Oh, really?
So your $60 AAA titles, $4.
Yep. That's beautiful.
Hold on. Hold on.
Oh my
What do you
goodness.
do about
Wait a second.
What do you
Hold on. I have a
It's
VPN.
region locked. Not all
Okay.
games are.
Okay. I like it. I can dig it.
You can only play in that region, though. Someone's saying, "Yeah,
Yeah.
Steam shut it down."
Oh, yeah, okay. Yep.
Someone says the Argentinian currency.
Mm.
I saw something online about it. I have no idea.
That's beautiful, though. Whoever was winning for that period of time, Nick, they really won. I got this game for $4.
That's just playing the market. What's
Yeah.
wrong with that?
Yep.
That's what banks do.
Absolutely.
They buy and sell currencies on highs and lows. They hold
Yep.
reserves because they can,
Yep.
and then they just sell. They sell when it's up.
And that's why they never have money. If everyone went to the bank right now, Nick, everyone went to whatever their bank is and said,
Not even close.
give me my money. What happens?
I worked at downtown St. Paul Wells Fargo, right? One of the larger branches in the Twin Cities. You would be lucky to find more than $20,000 cash in total in the bank at any given time.
Yep.
If you wanted more than that, you had to call ahead. You had to make an appointment because they had to order it from the Fed.
Yep.
I used to do transactions for ATF. That's why I don't have dogs. No, the ATF field agent would come down with sting money. So he'd have a check drawn off the ATF. They would withdraw like $4,000 or $5,000, and they go do a drug buy or whatever, and then they'd bust them. And when they would come down, my manager would yell at me, like, oh, "Why don't they have an appointment?" I'm like, "It's $4,000. Like, I'm sure we have it in the bank." And they're like, "Well, that's a lot of the reserves that we have on hand, and blah blah blah." And I don't know if this check is good. It's the ATF. The check will clear. You weird lady. But anyway, yeah. They do not have much money.
They don't got much money, man. I know this.
The vaults are full of basically nothing. You would actually be embarrassed in most modern bank vaults.
That's right.
Like,
don't believe the movies.
What's
don't
in
believe
here?
The movies.
3 computers. The money counting machines are sometimes back there. That's about it. There's no cash. Canadian cash sometimes.
People don't know, man.
So Venezuelans started using the option left, illegal foreign banknotes. U.S. dollars had always been seen by ordinary Venezuelans as a last resort, something most families kept hidden under the mattress for black market necessities. Always! Drexel, how many foreign currencies do you have hidden under your mattress for a black market necessity?
I got some Canadian dollars. I got
for black market necessities?
Not for black market necessities.
Because you went to Canada and then you came back and you're like, I don't really want to bother exchanging this because I'll probably go back to Canada again.
Yep.
Yeah, I have like $120 Canadian in my jacket. This is under the glorious socialist revolution. Venezuelans